And welcome back to the channel. This is Thomas Goes Nostalgic, and on this episode, we're going to be opening our Animal Warriors of the Kingdom Grimes figure. And welcome back, everybody. This is a special toy unboxing from a company called Spero Studios. They've created this Kickstarter called Animal Warriors of the Kingdom, and this figure is Grimes. Now, I got this character specifically because my girlfriend's family dog was always an Old English sheepdog, and the fact that there was an action figure made of an Old English sheepdog, that kind of anthropomorphic style figure, I really wanted it. So this is a 1/18 scale figures. I don't really have figures in this scale, but the character won me over. I do have some figures coming from the 1/12 scale line that are on pre-order, and I'm excited to get those. But for now, I've been holding on to this figure for a long time. I wanted to open him up when I had a good setting for him, and now that I just recently built this Ancient Ruins diorama, I figured we could get him unboxed. So let's go ahead and get Grimes out of the package. And before we get this unboxed, let's just look at some of the artwork on the back. Pretty cool. Looks like those were some of the original figures that came in the 1/18 scale. And there's a little story about the mythos on the back. So Animal Warriors of the Kingdom takes place in a mysterious realm where animals have evolved in the absence of humanity. The land is filled with animals of all shapes and sizes. Some fight for good, while others side with the darkness. So this is pretty cool. I love the idea of a Kickstarter action figure toy line. So I actually got to speak with the person from Spero Studios a few times before I bought this figure, so they were very communicative, and I was very supportive of their work. I love seeing what they're doing. They've come out with a couple of series, and like I said, I have a few on pre-order. So before we get this out of the package, this is a package that is very collector friendly if you're collecting on card or out of the box. You can just slip this card art out from the plastic, which is pretty cool. And then you don't even have to damage the card art. So I'm going to save this card art, recycle the plastic. Now, it's probably not a great model for mass retail, as some people will go ahead and steal this out of the package, but for me as an out-of-box collector, this is perfect. So let's get them out. Okay, so getting this figure out of the package, he has a pretty cool design. Love the idea of the anthropomorphic animals, in this case a dog, an Old English sheepdog. He has some armor, pretty cool. So he actually comes with two variations of heads. So right now I have it on the dog, but you can also display as a bison. So that's pretty cool. So when you put the head on for the bison, he also comes with two hooved hands, however you want to say it. But pretty awesome. So I'm loving the look of this figure. He's pretty cool. Looks great on this diorama that I built. He does come with one accessory. So let's get that in his hand and pose him up. Alright, looks like this character Grimes is ready for battle. Now he is super awesome. I'm loving this figure. I can't wait to get the other ones in hand. But for right now, this is a really cool figure. I love that he's armored. I can almost mix him with some other toy lines. So I'm thinking if I make like a Thor display, he can just be some random space creature hanging out with some of the galactic heroes of their other toy lines. But a lot of the figures remind me of Planet of the Apes, but he has been making lots more of different animal characters. So one that I'm very excited for is actually a hyena. So that one's really cool. So I can't wait to get them. They'll be a little bigger scale than this figure right here, but that's okay. I think it's cool if the dog is a little smaller. So pretty awesome. So love all the detail on the armor. I will say some of the armor makes his articulation a little difficult to lift his arms up, but the detail on the belt, and he has that pouch around his side, it's pretty awesome. So overall, this is a pretty cool figure. Definitely happy with how it looks. See him scale up next to that door. Pretty cool. So this Grimes figure just looks like he can do a bunch of damage. So again, not sure what display I'm going to put him in, but he can pretty much, I'll blend him in with anything. He just looks so cool. So really excited for this toy line. I'm really happy for the success of Spero. if I had to make one suggestion, this is for selfish reasons. I have a corgi. Corgis have some great lore where they're dressed up in some warrior outfits. They're known as like fairy steeds that will go into battle. And there's some artwork of them all armored up. If you ever get a chance to do a corgi, please, by all means. If not, that'll be, I guess, my lifelong dream of creating a corgi toy line. But in the meantime, this Grimes figure is going to go up on the shelf with this diorama that I built, and he looks awesome. And folks, if you haven't checked out Spero Studios on Instagram, go check it out. Check out all of his designs from this line, Animal Warriors of the Kingdom. I really enjoy this line. There's so many figures coming out. A lot of them are available for pre-order right now, so go check it out. Alright folks, that does it with this quick unboxing. If you like this content, leave a like, subscribe, and ring that bell so that you get notifications of when I post the next episode. Until then, we'll catch you next time.